podcast is brought to you by Society Art Villeray. This exclusive gallery features local and international artists showcasing their extraordinary artistic talents. This fine gallery may also serve as a venue for your special events. You can find them on Instagram and online at societyart.ca. Thank you, Society Art Villeray. And now we return you to your podcast.
Okay, this one's gonna be wild, I can tell. We're gonna start off by saying fuck. We're gonna get it out of the way because this is how it's gonna be tonight. And I didn't have my first drink yet, but it's coming. Welcome to another Sessions with Stef.
You forgot!
I almost forgot which one we're doing. You can tell this one's gonna be awesome. I'm not gonna introduce her right away.
Okay.
You probably know. You've probably seen her online. Belt out a song like you've never heard before.
Aww.
And fucking feel it from here because every time she sings, I feel it from there.
It's amazing.
Anyway, I will introduce her. She's phenomenal. I have to get this out of the way because our sponsors are super important. It's important.
Absolutely.
And if you're in Montreal long enough and you want to buy another house.
We just bought one, man.
Well, this real estate agent.
It's costing me a lot of money.
But if you want to sell it and buy another house, we have a real estate agent for you.
Okay. Oh, me.
He just for you. He actually, Lisa worked with him. But Van Cropsel is a Remax Alliance real estate agent who is phenomenal. He's a great guy, super on it. Like he's with it. He does residential, he does commercial.
Nice.
And he's on top of the ball. He's always working hard, punctual, respectful, knows the business.
Passionate.
He really loves what he does. Lisa, where do we get in touch with Van Cropsel, our real estate dude?
So you can reach him on cell 438-402-9471, VANC at remax-quebec.com or vancropsel.com. Vancropsel.com. Sorry, Van.
And wait, let's do the jingle. 1, 2, 3.
Van, you're the man.
That's our jingle.
But you didn't do the guns.
The guns. Van, you're the man. That's her. That's her. And now we also have our second sponsor, Richard Van. What the fuck?
I was going to say another Van. It's
Richard
a van with...
Cut him off, man. Cut him
Richard
off.
Bab Photography.
Are you sure you haven't had a drink yet?
I think I will.
Yeah, you'll be more coherent.
Oui, salute.
Finish.
Hey.
You'll be more
Salute.
coherent. Let's try it again.
That's why. Richard Bab Photography. This guy, if you see his art, his photography, he's not the,
Right.
white light.
Right.
He does a lot of cosplay. He does a lot of, I find lately on his Instagram, it's like nature.
Models.
They're
Very
models,
realism.
Yeah, but realism, like,
Ooh.
flowers, leaves, and nature. They look really awesome.
Really?
His vision is unbelievable.
Oh, nice.
Fine arts, cosplay.
He has style, he's creative. He used to do sports. I believe he touches that as well. They're young models, but I mean, he has that style. He's got that
It's a risque
that
style.
vision.
Really
he
cool.
has a vision. He has a
Right,
vision.
right.
Really
It's sort
cool.
of very
And
artistic. That's the word,
That's
artistic.
great.
And you
That's
can
great.
see that on his Instagram. It's Richard _Bab_ photography.
Bab, like B-A-B?
B-A-B-B.
BB.
Oh, B-A-B-B.
B-A-B-B.
Ooh, B-A-B-B.
B-A-B-B. Richard Richard Bab, he's been supporting us for the longest
Long
time.
time,
Super
yeah.
guy.
Oh, how sweet.
Great and very artistic.
Thank you,
So-
Richard.
Okay, now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls from and children of all ages.
Yeah,
We'd
and-
like to introduce to you.
Animals.
The-
Dogs watch TV too.
Exactly.
My dog watches TV.
My dog never knew it was on. He
Fish.
had no idea. He walked around like nothing. I tried to put stuff that, was he stupid? What is it? He wouldn't even look at it. He would stare at me waiting to see if I throw him another biscuit.
I know, but you
That's
know
it.
what? My dog's 13, and throughout her whole life, like 11, 12, she never watched TV. All of a sudden,
Are you serious?
it's 1 year. She watches TV. I don't understand where it came from. It's just maybe a year. She sits there. I have pictures. I have proof. She will watch TV. And my mom, when she's dog sitting and we're not around, she'll say like, "Oh, I put the dog movie on," and I'm like, "What is going on?" Yeah.
She's reading subtitles.
So you never know. Yeah, it's
No,
crazy.
he never, nothing,
No.
zero. As
Not
if
even
it-
like the sound.
Nothing.
Like if you hear a dog, whoa.
Did not
Oh, no, mine
care.
forget it.
You can
Wow.
hear the mailman down the street.
That's crazy.
But anything on TV, nothing. I don't know. But,
Oh wow.
No, I have
Anyways.
tools, so then they hear everything.
Anyways, back to.
I'm delaying. I'm getting like blushy and
So
stuff.
I'm gonna say the lead singer of Vixen.
Sure.
I'm gonna say you're on tour with the Trans-Siberian
Yeah, I'm a
Orchestra.
vocalist with Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
I mean, you probably have 65 different projects that you started here and there. I know you were with the Headpins.
I was, yeah.
Okay,
I was.
that's done?
Yeah,
Okay,
it's done.
okay. I have a
Yeah.
story about that too.
Okay.
But
Me three. I got a lot of stories.
I'm gonna say she's an amazing singer,
Aw,
amazing vocalist,
thank you.
and has been doing this for quite some time. Not that
yeah.
long. Quite some time.
yeah.
With different bands and different projects. Rosa Laricchiuta, welcome to the show. Thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you, Stefano.
Oh my God.
Thanks for having me.
It's been a hot minute.
It's been, yeah.
It's been a hot 2 decades.
Is it really 2 decades? It's a long time.
I think, no, it's probably about 16, 17 years maybe.
You look amazing.
Okay, the alcohol's here,
No,
right?
you do.
Oh, stop.
Like his skin is glowing and
Stop.
like he looks healthy and you got little rosy cheeks.
Yeah.
You
I
look
work outside.
great.
I work outside. That's
There
why.
you go.
Rosy
You
cheeks.
look great. You look great.
No, you look fantastic.
Thank you.
Are
Oh my goodness. If
kidding
you don't
me?
mind, I'm just gonna sit like this because
Comfortable. This is
this is me.
We're having a chat. I wish I could do that.
Be careful.
I can't do it anymore.
Be careful.
I can't do it anymore. I used to, but
This is great.
do you like warm up like that? Do you sit like that in the house? And
Always, I'm always sitting like this. Always, even backstage with heels on and a dress.
are you serious?
Yeah, I just feel so much. I feel comfortable, and I feel like my back is aligned. I don't know if it's because of all the
Wow.
yoga I'm doing, but
I
mean,
get-
this
okay,
doesn't
so you
hurt.
do
This
a lot
is
of
like,
yoga?
yeah, this feels so good right now. Yeah. Otherwise, I feel like if I'm not sitting like this, I slouch.
Gotcha.
Poor posture or something like that. So, you know,
Okay.
I'll
okay.
teach you. You
Feel-
just have to stretch a little bit.
I see it. It's just I can't get there. It doesn't physically go. So I am so blessed to have you in town
Oh, thank you.
you're always touring. So I was.
Yeah.
It just happened. This whole thing happened.
So it's great.
It's great. I mean, I'm so glad you came on.
Thank you. I'm really, really excited to be here. Like I went to listen to your podcast and I was like, the first thing that came to my head was, I love your energy.
Oh my God! Thank
And
you
I
so
was
much.
really excited, much more than other podcasts I do, because there's a lot of serious podcasts but I had this like feeling when I saw yours, like we're gonna have so much
We're
fun.
gonna have fun.
Yeah,
We're gonna have,
yeah. I mean, he's always smiling.
I have wrinkles here, but that's the reason. It's funny, the glowing part.
This
My
is
daughter
great.
made fun of me because for about 2 weeks, my daughter had a I thought it was face cream, but it was wash. And I've been putting on face cream.
That's
My
the-
daughter tonight.
That's the secret.
What the fuck are you putting on? I'm like, what? It's cream. She's, no, it's wash.
Okay,
shit.
it can't hurt.
Anyway, so I think that's the
can't
glow.
hurt.
It can't
Yeah.
hurt. Well, how bad I even said, I go, hey, this cream feels weird. It feels a little. But anyway, so yeah.
funny.
So luckily she's in town because. So is it a break? It's a yearly break that.
Yeah, well, you know, January, February, March are kind of slow months, so I appreciate that. Yeah, but I have a few shows, but nothing like, you know, I'm not leaving for a month or
Okay.
like a, yeah.
Now, okay, so you go on tour with Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
Yeah.
That's a shitload of dates.
Yeah.
That's
Every year
fucking-
it's better and better. So for those who don't know, Trans-Siberian Orchestra is a rock progressive orchestra band.
The coolest thing in the world.
Yeah, it is crazy. It's gonna be it's my 10th year this year. Like I am so lucky to, you know, do what I do as a living and also share, you know, like share the stage with so much talent, you know,
Yeah.
and I
vibe must be
love it
crazy.
because it motivates me, it inspires me, because it's like the creativity multiplies when you're around artists and on stage and you're, you know, I just love it. So that's one hell of a show. It's a big machine.
Yeah.
And this year we did 56 shows. It's either 54, 56 in 6 weeks.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So there's 2 weeks of pre-production.
Okay.
In
Does the
Omaha.
show always change?
The what?
The show
Oh,
always-
absolutely. Every year. It gets bigger and better. There's more fire and I'm not kidding. There's fireworks, there's fire, there's a lot of pyrotechnique and lasers and video, and there's, what do you call those, like elevators?
Raising
Raising the arms, the
Oh.
platforms that go out in the arena. I mean, it's just, just talking about it.
How big is the band? Like how many musicians?
Okay, so we're 6 females, of which we sing and dance. there's choreography as well. There's dancing, like professional. I don't want to say I'm a professional dancer, but I'm getting really good at it. I'm getting so. And you know what?
If you can do this.
No, you want to laugh? I've been like, okay, so not to make it too long, but when we were rehearsing at one point, the first or second year, I was just doing step toe, like nothing crazy. But one of the girls I couldn't get a specific move. And I mean, for them, of course, it's easy. But for me, it's like, yo, like, relax. So I remember her saying, it was so funny. She's like, okay, Rosie. They call me Rosie. Okay. Rosie, less football player and more hips. And I was like, oh my God. I mean, of course, I'm a hockey player. I love sports.
True Canadian.
I'm a little more like, like tomboy, but it was so funny because she was right. Like I'm so like, I'm not anyway, all that to say I'm getting better at it. So we're 6 females, we're 6 males. All of them, they don't dance, but they do little moves. All of them sing, all incredible singers. Like singers. So everybody's different. There's a rock singer, there's a soprano, there's a theatrical, there's Broadway singers. So there's a big, beautiful mix. And then there's the band. So there's, I think we're 8 in the band. There's 2 keyboard players, drums, guitar, 3 guitars. And then there's a violinist, Asha, she's amazing. Everybody's just like insane. And then every show, they hire a local string section.
Okay. Oh.
To fill in.
Really cool.
So that's like, and this year the stage was insane. There were stairs. It was like, wow. Yeah, it's just incredible. Like I feel really, really blessed because when I first started, I was really intimidated. I was like, okay, I'm singing, karaoke. I'm singing souper dansant. I'm doing little places here and there, like weddings. I'm standing on a stage in an arena, and I was like,
you guys sell. There's 10, 15,000.
Oh, more. 20,
right?
20,000, 22, 30. Depends on the arena and what city. But the first year that I was there, I was really. It took me, I think, 3 years to get used to the stage because this is what was going on in my head. You know how artists are 90%, we're always in our head. And I was like, how are they gonna hear me? Like, I already sing with my body, but I was like, how am I gonna project to this big, enormous space?
You were thinking that?
Yeah, I was paranoid. And I didn't know, usually you sing, you do a duo or a trio, your musician's next to you.
Yeah.
But these people were freaking like 20 feet away. I felt so alone and off, like it was weird. So, and then you're wearing in-ears, which I'm so old school. I can't freaking stand in-ears. Now I'm really more accustomed to them. And I was like, oh my God, like I feel so alone. And it takes a while to get that beat. But I obviously, I did it, and you have to really like, continue to like project and be confident and just keep being me because they hired me for that, for the intensity, for the power, for the grit, like the creator Paul O'Neill, who passed away. I met him and I had the best time with him, and I'm really grateful for those memories. But I remember him like giving me feedback, and it meant the world to me. But I'll never forget when he told me like, take care of that whiskey dust, and I was like, oh, okay, because sometimes I would sing with grit and I'd be like, oh, it's no good,
Oh,
yeah.
You're kidding me?
Yeah.
What?
I didn't think, honest to God, I didn't think it was feminine, I was like, oh no, I don't want to sing like that. I didn't start singing rock. I was singing freaking karaoke. I was like singing pop and Pink and Melissa Etheridge, but I wasn't really like
digging in.
No,
oh, my
no.
God.
Now I'm like, release the beast.
I fucking love it. No, I love it. I love it. It's
Thank
like
you.
it's
Thank you.
The minute you open your mouth and you sing a note, it hits me.
That's exactly what I want to
it's
achieve.
The perfect balance of power and grit and
Thank you.
a little bit of that whiskey. I guess he's got.
Yeah,
I guess he was with you enough to.
It's crazy, and when I sing, that's exactly what I aim to do. It's not I want to be the best singer in the world. It's I want to reach people. Like I read body language, and if I'm singing a song and people are getting bored or there's something like I can't. Yeah. For me, I have to reach every single person there, and I'm really good at reading a room, and obviously with experience too. Everybody could do that, and like how do I switch it, or how do I make eye contact or whatnot. But it's on and off. I can switch it on, I can switch it off, but I miss also the a little ballads and
Yeah, once in a while.
like
We always want to try and when
like,
you don't do something for a little bit.
Yeah, like on my YouTube channel, I have like Gaga, and then I have like Sarah Bareilles, or I have like, I don't know, Bon Jovi, where it's like little, kind of
the acoustic ballad.
Yeah, like I like to do, and then I have the Italian songs. There's no grit in Italian songs.
Yeah, that's true.
And that I miss that, but yeah, I like that I can do. I have variety. It's kind of cool.
Okay, so now it's 10 years you're doing this show.
10 years.
Wow. And they're always in the U.S. Is there?
Yeah, it's only U.S. It's U.S. based. Yeah, I know. I'm the only Canadian.
Okay. Is there only one show that goes around?
No, there's two. There's an East Coast and West Coast. I'm the West Coast.
Okay.
And then at the same time, there's an East Coast going on. I know the East Coast this year went to Ottawa. They did a show in Ottawa. Yeah. So.
So you're on the West Coast.
I'm on the West Coast. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm happy. I love it there. And I mean, I'll go anywhere.
Yeah.
I'll sing anything. You want me to sing? ABC?
Yeah,
I'll do it.
let's do
Whatever
it.
you want.
Let's have fun.
Whatever you want, bro. Let's do it. But. Apparently Trans-Siberian Orchestra came here way back in the day at the Forum.
Oh.
And they told me this, and I was like, of course, thinking of how our Habs fans are and how Montreal Canadiens are and all that. And they keep telling me, like, Rosa, we were in, when there was one band operating, like it wasn't East and West, we were there, and the only place that gave us a standing ovation was
Montreal?
Was Montreal. He said, and those fans were insane. I said, of course.
You know it.
Bien sûr. And
They thought they were at a hockey game. But imagine.
And they loved it. And I'm like, and I don't know why they don't come to Montreal. I don't know exactly why, but it's marketing. I don't know, politics. But
I had seen a girl. I follow a bunch of singers, right?
I hope so.
There's a girl, Kelsey Watts, that I noticed, and I think she just joined.
Kelsey.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah.
I don't know her. I just saw her. She had a youth.
She's a TikTok. She's like a TikTok sensation. She's got a crazy voice. She was like a backup singer. Like she was like they have backup people in case we get sick. No.
Okay.
She was a year or two, and then this year you're coming. So when because sometimes they need a guitar player in case you get sick, a singer, a piano player, whatever it is. And so this year they hired her, and she.
Cool.
Kicked ass.
Did she? Yeah,
She's
well.
like Kelsey Watts on TikTok. She always releases like cover songs.
Yeah.
And she also
with her
has original
husband. I don't know
songs.
if it's her husband or boyfriend.
Yeah, it's her husband. Yeah, with original. But it's such a beautiful thing to see because she has like 1 million. She hit that million goal.
Yeah.
And she's amazing. And it's all natural, And and she's just a really good girl. She's a Pisces, just like me.
There you go. That's what it is.
That's what it is. Okay. It's a Pisces.
Sure.
And she's really cool. Very humble.
I just happened to, and then I was like,
that's cool. I like that you mentioned that. Good for you.
I'm like, I noticed, and maybe because every time Trans-Siberian, I think of you, right? It's like.
So she was her first year with TSO officially, like on the tour, but she knows the song. She sings everything. She could sing it. And I love her voice. See, what gets me with singers is how they make me feel. Like, you don't have to be don't have to be the best singer in the world. But when you make me feel, I'm
100%.
I'm sold.
It's all about that, right?
Yeah.
It's that touching that person.
Yeah, everybody's different. Different strokes for different folks,
For sure. So Vixen. So now you're touring, and then how did that start? How did Vixen?
So Vixen happened. Let me tell you, I was singing with headpins, and I loved headpins. It was great. Now headpins. That's where, for the first time in my career, I was like, shit, these songs are high.
Okay. Wow.
Really, you get on stage and there's no warm-up song. You're just like, bang, in the teeth. And it hurt. The first show I did with headpins, I had a migraine. Because I was so, adrenaline, nervous or whatnot, and the songs were high. I'm not used to singing an hour in that octave. Yeah. Excuse me. So I was just screaming the whole time. I had a good time, but I was like, damn, I had a headache. And so, a lot of bands from way back where they want to keep their songs, in the original key. And I respect that, So maybe one or two songs that were really too high, we kind of lowered it. So all that to say, I was with headpins. I think the factor that the key, that the tone, the songs were a little too high for me, played a role in, my decision to switch to another band. Like,
Okay.
you know, we opened up for Foreigner. We did
Yeah,
a
I
Foreigner
know,
tour, which
I
was
know.
amazing.
Fuck.
I really miss the guys, you know, I miss them. They became my family. I got along with them. You know, I get along with mostly men because they're so easy and not complicated. And my husband knows this. I just kind of like gravitate more towards men because of their chill vibe.
But,
And
yeah.
I'm like, I don't want to say I'm a dude, but I have that. I'm not a complicated chick or drama queen. I'm just chill. you
Big
know?
cup of water. Good to go.
Yeah,
Cross your legs and we're
So all that to say that you know, when I got the call for Vixen,
So they reached out to you.
yeah, that's just another weird story though. But yeah, but like with Headpins, it was great until it was not, you know, because then when I left, it was a shit show, and
Oh, really?
it was really bad. Like I hadn't dealt with like threats and I forget we're on a podcast, but whatever.
Yeah.
Like threatening emails and like just disrespect and like
Ooh.
yeah, it was intimidating emails, texts. It was bad, you know. And I was like, wow, it just confirmed that I made a good decision.
Exactly. Oh my God, that's
Yeah,
terrible.
it was really nasty, and I gave them like 2 months, like from the day I said I'm you know I'm resigning, not resigning,
As
but
of, yeah.
as of 2 months to find another singer, and I was even willing to help them. But anyway,
I mean, how you know when it's a good gig.
it was fun, and like I said, I really do sincerely miss them, but I shouldn't even be saying that because I should be saying they're fucking assholes, and I
gotcha.
really didn't like
The way it
it ended, but I had to like block everybody, delete, like it wasn't
man.
ending. Anyway, yeah, it's okay. Listen, I don't have any animosity. I'm not mad. I'm just
Yeah.
like, hey, you know, I have to take care of myself. I have to take care of me,
Yeah.
and I want to follow my heart because that's what I've been doing for the past whatever.
And
So-
you're gracing stages all over.
Thank you.
With an amazing talent. So you've
Thank you.
taken the right steps. You do it the right
I
way.
feel like I made a good decision because, oops, sorry. I feel like I made a really good decision, and I always, especially when it comes to my career in music, I have to follow my heart, and I wanted to do that, so I did it. Vixen, have you heard of this cruise called Monsters of Rock Cruise?
Of course.
Yeah.
Chris Jericho's on there.
Okay, so I've always wanted to go. So this is how, this is my
Did you do
version.
it? You did that?
No, I never
Okay.
did it. My version is I turned 50, and I'm like, I don't know what came upon me, but all of a sudden I'm like, I don't give a shit. I'm gonna call people. I'm gonna like just be a little more like
Aggressive.
Aggressive,
Yeah.
thank you. Yeah, and I'm like, I'm gonna use my contacts. So I was like, hey, so and so, do you know how I could get on Monsters of Rock Cruise? Hey, so and so, blah blah blah. And I was like, fuck it, I don't care. What's the
Yeah.
worst they can say? No, but I
Exactly.
never had the balls to do that before because I was very. What are they gonna think of me? And you know, you're in your head, and I'm like,
Fuck that shit.
Whatever.
Yeah, fuck
so
it.
I, you know, I'm like, okay, so I'm more ballsy now that I'm 50.
Love it. I love it.
So I
Next year I'm gonna be ballsy.
Next year, be 50?
Next year.
Oh,
I'm
it's
50.
great. It's weird though. It really is fucking weird.
Is it?
You're like, no. So it took me a few months to, when people would say, I mean, it happens sometimes. They'll say, oh, te que laos, or how old are you? And I'm like,
Francis?
you're just like, it can't
Fuck,
be. No, it
fuck.
can't be. Fuck. It can't be. It can't be because it just, how? Like how?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
'Cause it goes like this.
I don't feel it, but
Good.
it goes, wow. Anyway, that's a whole other like conversation.
Yeah.
So Vixen, so I finally got a contact, you know, this guy's in charge of this, so I write to this man, and he is the organizer, I guess, the creator of Monsters of Rock Cruise. So,
Yeah.
hey, so-and-so, I am Rosa, I never did this before. I'm Rosa fucking Laricchiuta. I don't know, I'm kidding. But I'm like, this is who I am.
Me.
And I was praised by this guy, that guy, this band. I opened up, beep, bap, boop, 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 like a list. And I'm like, I want to get on this freaking cruise.
Yeah, man.
How can I do it? And then he wrote back, and he's like, oh, I know who you are. You didn't have to tell me. I know you're with TSO, and I know that. And I'm like, oh, cool.
Sweet.
Yeah. And then I'm like, okay, great. It was cute, you know. And then he's like, well, you know, like next year we have all our, you know, bands, but maybe I can like, you could come in as like a guest. And I'm like,
Whatever.
so
Get me
when
on
I
there.
saw that, I'm like, fuck it, I'm calling.
Yeah.
I never do that. I'm like, ding, ding. I'm like, hi, Larry. Ooh, that's his name. I'm Rosa, and
Meanwhile,
I
I'm
read your
calling next
email,
year.
and I want to discuss further. Please call me back. And then he emailed me back. Anyway, long story short, he's like, he calls me and he's like, so do you know who Vixen is? And I'm like, no, I didn't know who they were.
From
and
the 80s,
I didn't even know who Headpins was.
Okay.
And that's another story. I have to tell you a funny story about Vixen. Okay, I have to say this story. It's hilarious.
Absolutely.
And so he's like, do you know what Vixen is? I'm like, no. And then I'm like, oh, cool. Right away, I'm like, fuck, chicks. They're so gorgeous. I was like, holy shit, they're badass, sexy. And I'm like, what? I'm like, what about him? You know, he's like, yeah, we're looking for a female singer. And I'm like, holy shit, like, it was crazy. Yeah, I honestly manifested.
I'm Rosa.
I'm Rosa fucking Laricchiuta, man. And I was like, oh my God. And anyway, that's how it happened. That's my version. Like, I was looking for Monsters of Rock Cruise, but then he's like, so in the meantime, all that, they were looking for a singer, and then somebody, a booker from Montreal, I know his name, but I don't want to mention names. Anyway, they, bookers know each other, talk to each other, managers, US, Canada, da, da, da. He's like, he sent links or said, before you hire whoever you want to hire, you need to check her out, which is me.
Yeah.
I didn't know this was going on. And apparently they looked at all my YouTube videos and all that, and they love my style, love my voice, and they're like, they want you. I'm like, okay, great. How do I audition? He's like, no, you're it. And I was like,
what?
And I didn't even hear the songs yet, and I'm like, so I get off the phone, honey, oh my God, because every time something happens, I'm always going out to my husband like, honey, guess what? He's my biggest supporter. I didn't know who Trans-Siberian Orchestra was. He's
Does
like,
he come with you on
oh my
tour?
God, no.
Okay,
he comes to visit, but he doesn't. Yeah, it's anyway. So he's like, who's this? Who's it? And we're like freaking out, this, that, and it's just exciting, and wow, and then it's Vixen, and I'm like,
are they touring anytime soon? Like, are you Vixen?
oh my God, the dates, yeah, the dates are crazy. Like,
I love it.
So we're finally going on the Monsters of Rock cruise. I'm so excited in March, and my husband's coming to the cruise.
Oh,
I never signed on a cruise.
I'm so jealous.
It's full of rock, like
Extreme
rock
is there,
everywhere.
which is my childhood band.
Yeah?
No, but oh my God, I saw them there. I met them a couple of.
Okay, good to know.
But they're always on that cruise.
Okay,
Like,
good to know.
You gotta see.
Yeah,
it.
this is gonna be great.
I'm so jealous.
Yeah,
I'm so jealous.
I know, but yeah, so we're going on cruises. We got Europe this summer. We have UK. I can't say with who, but it's crazy, and I'm like, wow, and it's.
Oh, okay, you're with another.
Sometimes we pair with another like at the end of this month we're going to Spokane, Washington, and we are playing with. We're so bad with that. I think it's Stephen Piercy and Quiet Riot. I think.
Oh, nice.
I mean, it's like around,
Yeah,
so
one of those
we share the
little
stage
bands.
and quite right, yeah. But it's just cool because I get to, but I'm obsessed with Vixen songs because they're very melodic. I love melodic rock. And they were so easy to learn. I had to learn a whole 12, 15 songs, and it was a lot, but I was like, easy. It was like,
come on,
and they're so melodic and fun. And when I tell you that they're in my wheelhouse, it's right in the pocket. You know what I'm saying? So I'm so happy. I sing and I'm like, yeah, like it's just, yes, it's me, I'm back, because Headpins, it's more like, okay, I'm in my head and I gotta focus and I would have fun, but it was more like I had to hit the note and I gotta take care of myself, I gotta sleep. But with Vixen, I feel like I was in my teenage years when you're doing karaoke or you're singing anywhere, any stage, and you're like,
fun.
Yeah, I'm having a good time. You're not thinking of anything, you let yourself go, it's really good.
Amazing.
And the energy with the girls on stage, bro. So
it's
next level. Like we gravitate towards each other. It's so natural that you're always like, what? Like there's always something going on. I'm never like, nah. Impossible. Like it's impossible.
Someone's taking
it's so
you.
much fun. We're like, yeah, it's just, and Roxy, who is the original drummer. I mean, every time I turn around to see her, I'm always like, are you fucking kidding me?
Really?
She's a beast. She's like this small. Piccolo così. She's Italian.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Petrucci.
Oh, wow.
And I turn around and I'm always like, sometimes I forget where I am because I'm just like, what? Like she's fucking solid and they're all sexy and I'm like, I'm part of Vixen, this is great. And the fan base, I mean, I thought TSO was bad, but I couldn't believe it. When I joined the band, I was all over social media, like all over news, and I was like, what?
What is happening?
And fans, and and I gained new fans, which I love and adore because I'm but I'm just I'm happy. I'm freaking out because like USA now, and I'm always out of town. So I miss my dog a lot. I mean, my husband. No, but I do. Yeah, but it's fun. It's fun. It's I didn't think I'd do this much.
Is it
traveling,
living the dream? Is it?
Abso-freaking-lutely, man. Like, I really, really am very lucky to be, like, still doing what I love to do. It's crazy. Like, when I was in my 20s and my 30s, I never gave up. Like, I was like, nope, this is what I want to do. Nope, this is what I want to do. And, of course, you know, like, the growth and the maturity and, you know, you make better decisions, you save more money, you know, but that's, you know, as you go. But I remember, like, you know, in my 20s singing and loving it and feeling that connection, the look on people's faces, that, you know, you know that you know, and I still feel it. I still feel it when I'm on stage with TSO, whether it's a small place or a big, or, you know, I'm happy that I still love it, because once you lose the love for you're cooked.
Is it possible
you know?
to? I don't think it's.
I don't think so, but I know a lot of people who are just fed up.
Some people get fed up of the you know, the travel. It's everything around the stage.
I could see that, because the travel is a lot on your body.
Imagine,
but you have to, because with Vixen the first year, I was tired, man. I was like, wow, like a jet lag, a bit, you know. But like this year we're going to Europe, so it might affect me. But you know what it is? Like, I don't feel guilty relaxing anymore. You know, I'm home Monday, Tuesday, whenever I come back, and I do dolce far niente, like zero. Like I'll watch Netflix. I'll watch a whole series. I don't care. I'm gonna eat breakfast in bed. I'm just gonna go for long walks with my dog, and I don't feel guilty. You know, 100%. I'm like, whatever has to be done, it's gonna wait till I feel better, because if not, then you start to get sick, and you know, you feel you're depressed, or you have no energy, and a whole shit ton of problems can come up. So I do yoga. I'm an avid meditator. I'm an avid reader. You do things, you know, that make you happy and that help you to, like, get back to, you know, you reboot, refresh.
How do you deal with the travel? I mean, I'm going to fucking Ottawa tomorrow for the casino, and
Ottawa.
I dread
for real, that's nothing. It's a hop and a skip.
It's a 2-hour
It's nothing.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm tired.
Yeah, of course you're tired.
It's the drive.
Yeah, I know.
And then the third set, the
Yeah.
last hour.
You have to take naps, bro. That's what you do at 50.
So my brother starts snoring, and then
But that's funny. No, but in all seriousness, like, naps are great, and meditation is so good, because it break, like, I don't know about you, but adrenaline when you're, like, driving, or even just giving a show, like, your adrenaline, your nervous system is like, I have a very, like, high personality, you know, like, hey, I'm always like, go, I'm always on, fuck, yeah. So yeah, but you have to find time for you, like, to just, the meditation just brings me from here to, and it's not, I sit there alone with my thoughts. God, no. It's, I can't shut down. I do guided meditation. It's called Yoga Nidra, and it's really like somebody's guiding you, and you go through each body part, and it's freaking so effective for me. Really? You could do 10 minutes, you could do 15, 20, an hour, 2 hours, insomnia, whatever you have. You know, I like to meditate at night. Whereas a lot of people like to meditate in the morning, but as soon as I get up, I'm like, coffee, and then so at night it helps me.
God, you're so alike.
And yeah,
I do guided meditation too.
That's amazing.
Not all the time, but I do.
Have you tried Yoga Nidra?
No, I do.
It's nice.
Her name is Atrosky.
Atrosky?
And she does it for insomnia. She does it for anxiety. She does it, but it's also always sleep. There's one video that says you're going to fall asleep fast. Like, it's almost instantaneous.
Yeah, 'cause I need that help.
And I'm like, okay,
It
patate. Madonna. It's in my ear, and I'll wake up, and I'll be like,
wow, that's amazing.
What's it called? No, yours is
Good for you.
No, it's Atrosky. Lauren Atrosky. She's Australian.
Okay, I'm gonna look her up, because I
so
don't know if
good.
you heard of Ali Boot something. Ali Boot. She's on YouTube, free. She's amazing.
Oh, really?
Her voice. And
I
the
know,
music.
it's the voice.
So I'm gonna listen to
Lauren Atrosky.
Okay, I'm gonna get
But
your-
it's all guided meditation, but
Right.
it's also for deep sleep. Like when she says deep sleep, why you?
Yeah,
You're
deep.
you don't see
I
nothing.
love that.
You can have a typhoon coming through your house. You won't see it. You won't
I
hear
love
it.
that.
I do this one called JP Wiser. It's a fucking yoga, works all the time.
But it's true. And in the morning when I wake up, okay, this is me every morning though, and I wake up really early. I'm like, ready to take on the day. Go to work. People are like, okay, woo.
Not
Coffee?
me. No, me. The first 20 minutes, don't talk to me.
Yeah.
Don't talk.
Yeah.
Mangana parola, you're gonna
No,
get
I
punched.
don't. I know.
Right?
I get that a lot, because I'm like, I don't really talk to anyone. Like, and that's another thing with being on tour. You're always around people.
Yeah.
Energies.
The
You're always
smile.
entertaining. Hi. If it's not like, you know, you're like a musician, you're a bandmate, it's crew, and then you know, you're in the elevator. Hi, good morning. A constant like always on, you know. So, but which is fine. But I'm not the kind of person to like not talk or
Yeah.
social with. I can't. Even a stranger will be like, hey, how you doing? That's just who I am.
I'm
so,
your biggest fan. Yeah.
Yeah.
Come for lunch. So you started. I mean, you've been singing since you were super young.
I started late though.
Did you?
Yeah, I started like at 19. I was
Okay,
late.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know I could sing.
How did you know? With that voice, how the
I
fuck?
swear to God, I didn't know I could sing. I had
wow.
no clue. I didn't think about being a singer. I wanted to be.
Don't tell me you took like don't.
No lessons. I did in Asia. I met a beautiful jazz teacher because I used to sing jazz. I was in a quartet and a trio. Yeah, I sang everything.
What the fuck?
And so I took lessons from a school back in the day in Hong Kong, which have stayed with me forever.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, but I started late, and there's a lot of dancing in my home. My parents dancing, my brother dances,
Okay.
and we listen to a lot of soul, a lot of
Aretha Franklin, that kind of.
funk, disco. Yeah, like Aretha Franklin, George Benson, Barry White,
yeah.
Cool in the Gang.
Okay.
It was
Yeah.
all the time, and I was like, yeah. So I got to singing a lot of soul and R&B, and then I started singing jazz and the soul. Whew, and so I never really listened to rock. Like I wasn't really a rock star.
Holy shit.
Zero. I would hear what's on the radio, the Bon Jovis and the Def Leppard, and
Yeah.
that's it. Then I fell into Melissa Etheridge because my mom has sisters. They're 4 sisters, and they were listening to whatever back in the day. What was so big? Paul Young, Luba, Pat Benatar,
yeah,
Melissa
yeah,
Etheridge.
okay.
The vinyl side.
Yeah.
I listened. Whatever they were listening to, Prince a lot. I would just. They would go out and I'd be listening, and I watched them put makeup and the poof.
The big,
and that's
the
how it
flower.
kind of, I got into music. And I remember going to Italy one year with my family, and my aunt had, I don't know if she had a Walkman or something like that. She had the Melissa Etheridge, and I just listened to it, and that was it. That was it. I was
Melissa,
hooked.
she's the one that.
She's the one that got me into like the melodic, her songs, her lyrics, her everything, her presence, and the way she strums that acoustic guitar. Mother,
She's
it's
got
crazy.
that funk rock kind of vibe.
But I was hooked, and then it was Pat Benatar, and then it was Tina Turner. I was obsessed with Tina Turner. I went to see her in concert. I was freaking out. I like the soul rock,
Yeah.
and yeah. So then I don't know. Then I just went to karaoke one night in Saint Leonard at Trix. Remember Trix?
Tricks. With
It was the opening night.
Was the owner? Yeah.
Larry, I
remember.
think.
Yeah,
something like that.
yeah.
It was the opening night, and my cousin and we went to watch a movie.
On the
and-
Grand Prix, right?
Yeah, we went to Guzzo.
100%
And as we're coming out, we're like, what are we gonna do? Like you're a teenager. I'm like, there's karaoke. Let's go. Okay. So I went. I'm like, hey, how's it going? I want to sing. So I was like, I didn't know what I wanted to do. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do the easiest song on the planet just to be safe. But I did La Isla Bonita.
Yeah. Okay.
And when the samba played, I would never sing it today, but I don't know. I finished singing, and I was like, yeah! And I was like, what the hell? And I was like, no, this is fun. I want another song. Come on! And it was like the adrenaline was pumping, and then all of a sudden he's like, hey, excuse me, and I'm like, yeah. And he's like, you wanna work for me? And I'm like, doing what? He's like, doing what I do. You get to sing all these songs, and you get like 3 alcoholic beverages. I don't remember what it was. And I was like, what
the fuck?
And he's like, you get to like sing and get people and just your personality and da-da-da. And I'm like, I want you. I really think you're great and you're fun. And I'm like, okay, sure. So that's how I started. Sam Music Karaoke.
Wow, you started with Sam Music in Montreal.
Bro, we used to sing. Wait, actually, I did a karaoke night at a cafe with Mike Nitty.
Okay. Oh my God.
We did it together. I'll never forget my salary. It was $30. $30 for karaoke. I'll never forget. I was like, wow, that's like 3 drinks.
I got paid.
It was crazy. And then I remember I was working for Sam, and then me and Mike were doing stuff, and it was crazy. And then I geared more with Sam Music because we were doing like
they were big. Sam
we were
Music
like
was
we
big,
were like on Crescent Street, and I remember the who was that called, Expos or something. They were having hey, we want that chick, the girl does karaoke. And at one point I was working 7 nights a week.
Karaoke.
All over the island of Montreal. Yeah, animating like, hey guys, so give us a call on blah, blah, blah. And if
You'd
you guys
be
want to
the
sing,
perfect-
I was animated, and I would just see my boss in the back, and he would be like, slow down. Because I was so like, hey guys, so listen, so give karaoke a try. Blah, 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 blah. I was so intense and so passionate about it. And I love that job.
great.
I did it for like 5-6 years, man. I loved it. And my
Wow.
parents were like, as long as you don't drink and drive,
safe.
and like you're
As long as you're
safe and
safe,
you're
yeah.
responsible, no problem. I would come home late, but anyway.
Yeah.
But that's how I developed like singing and my muscle, like my vocal cords, and like developed that muscle to sing. Like I was singing everything. French, Spanish, I mean, Arabic, whatever I liked, I would sing. Country, I loved country. At one point, I was doing country. Yeah, so that's how I kind of started liking it. And then I got another, hey, I was like, yeah, hey, what's up? Would you like to sing with a band and tour in Asia? I'm like, what? Like, that was left field.
From karaoke?
Yeah, that was left field. There was an agent in somewhere visiting, somewhere in Montreal downtown, and he's like, "How would you like to be a singer?" And anyway, that's how I did the casino and 5-star hotel gig.
I think Curtis Patterson was the booker.
Curtis.
It was Curtis.
It was him actually. It was Curtis. There was someone else. Anyway, so that's how I did that, and then sing.
He's still doing it. I saw him a little while ago.
Huh?
He's still doing it. Yeah.
It was so much fun, man. Good times. I got to visit the world. Are you kidding me? Like, I got to visit the Middle East, Asia. I mean.
Wow.
Places I never thought I'd go.
So then at one point you started playing in a wedding band. You started doing some weddings.
Yeah, so the showman
wow.
was my dream, because when you're a kid, when I started singing, and then I would like just, touching karaoke. I remember I went to a few weddings and I was like, whoa,
These guys are awesome.
And I'll never forget that day when he's like, yeah, we'll audition or something. I don't remember how it went, or I was the happiest girl.
Wow.
I loved that gig.
Yeah,
it was so fun to get
dressed up. Sergio was there.
Oh my God, I love him.
That guy.
Sergio, Robert, Mario.
Yeah.
It was the best band, like the best.
They're nice guys. Like
the best.
I laugh with Sergio.
I still like, just online I laugh with him.
he's
just online, he's so funny. I know. I remember when his kid was a baby.
Yeah.
I love him. Yeah. How much? I love him. That's all we keep saying. How much?
He's such a joker. He kills me.
I know.
I love that guy.
Remember he had a shoe fetish.
Yes,
does, I'm sure.
The heels and yes, of course.
No, I like those shoes. Those heels. And then,
you know what he did to me?
Or sometimes it'd be like, look at that girl over there.
You know what he did to me once? Because we would play in the same, like he was in one hall, I was in another. So the showmen were there. I was playing with my band at weddings, and we meet up. And he said, "How's it going?" And he was with his girl singer at the time. I can't remember which one it was. I'd never met her.
Yeah.
So Sergio, how's it going? Good. Did you ever meet my girl singer? No. And what did he do to me? He goes, "Well, yeah, you know her. She's the girl you told me you wanted to fuck the shit out of her." I was like, what?
You must have been white.
I turned white. I was like, what's happening?
Oh my God, he's crazy.
But he's
such
crazy.
A joker.
He's the joker. He's just
exactly.
that guy. Never met the girl. That's the
Even
way.
Frank used to be like, my God, him, forget it. The
Frank
last.
is the best,
In the middle of a song, I would want to fucking break out and start laughing. I'm like, shit. And then Robert always screaming.
With the keyboard.
The first time he did that, I was like, what the fuck's wrong with him, man? Like, you're singing and he'd just be like, "Ah!" Like loud. If you fuck up, oh my God. "Ah!" He gives you the fucking, "Ah!" And then I'm like, how come people are not noticing that he's fucking yelling like that? Anyway, good times.
These guys are the best.
I had so much fun with the showman. And really and that's where I learned about singing in other languages and doing different cultures.
Different styles.
It was so fun. Yeah, it was so fun. Yeah, that was a good time.
I'm actually, we're actually doing the policeman's ball with,
For real?
So, Robert, what a God bless his soul.
I know.
He passed on, and unfortunately. But he called us, I play with Soul Station, another band, and he was like, take care of this client kind of thing, because I think the showman did it for like 30 years in a row.
I was probably there.
Yeah, probably.
I was probably did one of them because I remember the cop. Yeah, I think it's coming in.
They have anyway, whatever.
So you drum, sing, play? What do you do?
I play keyboards and I play drum. Depends on the band. I play in
what do you prefer?
I can't.
You can't?
I can't
Okay.
pick. Like I like
That's
both.
good.
I really when I'm playing drums. I love drums.
Yeah.
But then I miss the front. I like being in the front
course,
too.
yeah.
I got my little toy. I play a guitar. So
Oh,
I
really?
run around. Yeah.
I love that.
It just makes me. I don't know.
I can
why.
see. Look, you're just
I had
like,
fun. Yeah, I had fun with that.
The sun is out.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
I have
I
fun.
feel it. I feel you 100%.
I enjoy it. I
Of
really
course,
enjoy it.
I hope so.
I play in a
Yeah.
rock. I play in a '60s rock band, which is fun. A tribute '60s.
60s?
Yeah,
Like
we
what
do-
songs? Would I know a song?
Oh, of course, Animals.
What's Animals?
From the Animals. The
What's
Beatles,
the song?
Rolling
Beatles.
Stones.
Yeah, Rolling Stones. Wow.
Yeah,
That's
I'm a
way back.
believer. That kind of.
I'm a believer.
That kind of.
Oh,
that kind
wow,
of,
that's
yeah.
fun.
Yeah. It's
60s.
Moni Moni, like the original versions.
Whoa.
You really got me.
Monday.
Yeah.
Is it slower?
Time of the season. You know that kind of.
Oh, yeah.
Time of the season.
Yeah, that one's that's like an elevator suicidal freak me out song.
Not the way we played. Though.
Okay,
We
good.
played heavy. Yeah, we're pretty heavy.
It's like
Anyway.
one of those songs you hear in the elevator and you're like, oh my God, get me out.
and then I play with my brother
That's
in a Latin
cool.
band, and I play.
That Latin band is
it's
crazy, man. They're still going. It's amazing.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
Kazi's voice is mind-blowing.
She's been doing it a hell of a long time. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'll never forget, like way back. I was like 20 when we're basically, I think we're the same age.
Yeah.
And I used to be like, wow, the power.
Yeah. Look who's talking.
I can't wait to see her. I know, but I didn't know back then that I could sing. You know, I was still developing as a singer, as an artist. Like honestly, I didn't. Like obviously, you get better, like a fine wine. You know, as you get older and and you take care of yourself.
So you were playing the wedding, and then you went to La Voix, right?
La voix, voici la voix.
Right.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That's quite an experience.
I didn't want to go.
Really?
I wasn't interested. I don't like competing. I'll compete. Give me a hockey stick. Let's go play a game. But when it comes to like, this is my thing.
form.
It's my baby. It's mine. Like I don't want to. In a sense where like I don't want to compete because it's love, you know.
Yeah.
And my husband was like, the first year, go. No. Second, you're crazy. Third season, come on, honey. Like he's like, you're just going to have fun and tu vas faire des belles rencontres. I'm like, yeah, he has a point. I'm like, he goes, I'll come with you. You know, I'm like, I was living in New Brunswick at the time, so I said, okay, let's go. And I'll never forget, I was waiting in the waiting room. Meg, it's so long. Are you serious? I was freaking out. And I had to drive back to New Brunswick. So I was like, oh my God. I was really like, you know, and I finally get in and I sang a song from Pink, Perfect. Because at the time, this is what I strongly suggest to people who, I love auditions. It's like my specialty when I teach my voice lessons, like coaching, you know.
Yeah.
When you want to go do an audition, always pick a song that you're 100% comfortable with. Like, don't learn a new song. Take a song that is the vibe at the moment, like you're gigging and there's a song that, I can't wait to sing the song. That's the one you're gonna sing because they're gonna see it and feel it coming out of you. So I was singing the Pink song, Pretty, Pretty Please, don't you ever feel. That's like, even today when I sing it, I'm like, woo. I mean, I never do sing it other than here, but I just love it. I love it so much. You know, where's the guitar? Made a wrong turn once or twice. That's the song.
Right?
Stop. And I did that song, but I remember I was there and I was like, what is wrong with these people? They had a monitor and not a monitor, a monitor on the floor.
Yeah, a wedge.
Thank you. Yeah. And I couldn't hear, and I'm like, what? And it was like, I wasn't happy with the sound. And then you're trying to look at the people in front of you, and there's a light, and you don't even see their faces, and you're like, wow, what is this? I was freaking out. What's happening? Anyway, I sang, and I had a good time. I'm like, okay, bye. And I just left, and then they're like, wait, you go into another room, and they want to ask you questions. Oh, okay, fine. I thought it was like common, procedure. Then they call me back. Fast forward, they call me back, and I hung up on the person. I'm like, no, there was one of my husband's friends, one of our friends, we call each other Le Gros. You know, I call him Le Gros, and he's like, hey, La Grosse. Hey, Le Gros, arrête de niaiser. This is a true story. Arrête de niaiser. No, Madame Rosa. And Madame Rosa, I hang up. I'll never forget it. And then they call back again. Oui, bonjour, s'il vous plaît, ne raccrochez pas, c'est vraiment la voix. Tu as passé ton audition. And I was like, oh my God. She's like, it's okay, we're used to it. You know, I'm like, shit. Anyway, so I passed, and I went to the blind auditions, and the blind auditions, I sang the same song. We just fixed it up, thank God. And it was a crazy experience. I don't really remember it because it was very loud, and all I heard was like you hear machines, because they're pressing on the button. And I just remember that one note, like, yeah, to me. I was like singing something, and then that's when I came to life, and I was like, holy fuck, this is real.
Wow.
And then I saw the coaches standing up, and then I turned around, and I was like, completely shocked, you know. And there were 4 coaches that turned, 4 chair turned, and I was like, I didn't expect this at all. And then I just kept advancing, and then all of a sudden I'm in the fucking finals. I'm like, what?
Man.
And I met Melissa Etheridge. How crazy is that?
That's insane.
Yeah.
Right? That's
so
insane.
it's just, that's what I'm saying.
Did you do a tour with
Melissa?
Wow. Okay.
With her?
No, with Eric Lapointe.
Yeah, I'm still with Eric Lapointe.
Okay,
we're still, he's like my older brother. I love him to death. He's a teddy bear. I love him so much. I could call him anytime. I go to his house. Like, he helps me. I still ask him sometimes questions about my voice or whatever. I'm recording songs with him on his new album. I play with him. Like he says, quand t'es ici, quand t'es à Montréal, tu viens chanter avec moi. Every time. So when I'm here and he has a show, I'm there. And I sing with him. We do like Celebrate in Naziland. Sometimes we do Naziland. And then, you know, and then I used to sing one of my songs, but because I'm not here often, we don't do any of my songs anymore. But I'm opening up for him this year. I got a few dates.
Wow.
I signed a record label here in Quebec with his manager, which is my manager. So I just released an album, and it's
like the album that I fell in love
the album
with,
that you liked. I wanted to do like a cover song and thank you.
Yeah.
And so I'm still in touch with him, and I'm still, you know, like it's a long time, 2015.
Is that I don't want to say the break, but is that what got you to see, you know, to get into TSO and all of that stuff?
La Voix?
Yeah, like
100%.
that was the one, eh?
As soon as you get on TV, everything changes.
Yeah.
I'm really lucky. I'm happy that I didn't explode, because you know, you explode and then too much happens.
Yeah, it's too
but of
fast.
course, I haven't stopped gigging, and it was like not baby steps, but you know, steps like to this open. And I did not. Again, my husband's my biggest supporter, but he was like, hey, you know, he's not gonna tell me do this, do that. No, it would be really good if you like did a video and you put on YouTube, you know, for your fans, because they really want. He has a way of, you know, because if you try to tell me what to do, I'm gonna be like, oh, you know, that's the Italian in me, right? So he was like, I'm like, he goes, yeah, honey, you TV, it's a big show, there's so many millions of people. And then one day I'm like, I recorded it, I put it, and it exploded, you know. And then,
wow.
How do you think TSO found me when I asked, when Trans-Siberian Orchestra? I'm like, how did you? Online, YouTube. We saw your finals. You were singing "The Show Must Go On" The Voice, and we saw your YouTube video with and I was like, so.
Wow.
You know, you just got to put yourself out there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really hard to do. It's easier said than done.
You got to put
Still
yourself
struggling.
out there and have the talent, the sound, and the talent.
Thank you.
You have to have the talent.
Thank you.
Fucking
No, thank
know?
you. But I see a lot of talent, and I see a lot of videos, and I'm like, these people should be, you know, these artists or whatnot. It's just it's a hard business. It's very competitive, and
well, that's
you
the
know,
thing. Like putting it online. Now it's the other way around. Now, like, I know so many singers that online they're and then they actually do a show after their third song. They have no voice. They can't,
Good point.
or they're scared, or you know, it's like, okay, wait a minute, you look like a fucking. I thought you were the world.
Yeah, no, that's true,
know?
because you have to be there and listen to somebody for an hour, and then you'll be like, cool. But sometimes somebody sings just one song, and I'm like, oh my god, I gotta get out of here. You know?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, because you can't connect or something. You know?
But you have this. You know how to touch someone with one song. You know how to get to them right away. You sound awesome when you do it.
Thank you.
And it's wow. And then you prove it. You get on the stage and you prove it. You bang it out.
So fierce when I'm on stage.
I
It's
love
like
that.
I'm just so like it's all or nothing. You know, it's like I don't have volume. Like people's like, Eric used to say that. Don't kill yourself in sound check. Not Eric, sorry, in La Voix, they used to say that. Don't kill yourself. And I'm like, what are they talking about? Like, j'ai pas de volume, moi. And Eric is exactly like me. When we do rehearsals or whatever, he's like, we're like all in. And people look at us like, take it easy. I'm like, there's no take it easy.
No,
this is me. I'm not, j'ai pas mal, là. I'm okay. But this is me. Even with TSO, they tell us, bring it down. Don't kill yourself, because we have 2 weeks. And I'm like, but I only get better when I give it my all. Like, I'm warming up and I'm gearing myself for the show. You know, it's not about like, you know, taking care. I do take care. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I sleep. I don't talk to anyone during the day. Like that's what you need to do.
Yeah.
But but that's it. But yeah, it's crazy how La Voix was just like a big stepping stone for me, and it just opened so many doors. Like bang, 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 bang. And I didn't want to go. I didn't want to go. I didn't like it, but I made beautiful friendships. You know, I learned so much. I got to see that side of the TV, and then I went on other TV shows. And the only thing that for me that honestly that still just rubs me wrong is the fact that it was in French, you know? And of course, I can consider myself, je suis née à Montréal, c'est correct, je peux parler en québécois, mais it's just that when you're doing interviews and you're not 100% you're because in your mind, you're English, and then you're doing an interview and you're like, oh, fuck, I don't know how to say this, I don't know how to say that. And then you're in circles and you can tell, you know, and you lose that connection, you know, and that's what I hated. But
and
give me a mic.
You don't feel 100%.
Yeah. Like doing an interview and a podcast in French is another. It's different, you know, because I'm always afraid like of being judged or whatever. But you're not supposed to think like that, because they appreciate you even if you speak franglais. It doesn't matter.
But it's still not your 100. Like you don't feel like it's your 100%.
Yeah,
I get that. I get that.
It's
totally.
crazy.
But I mean, it worked out. So you're.
Yeah.
You know.
No, I know. I'm really, really lucky to be doing what I love still today. It's crazy.
Is there well, first of all, there's two things.
Yeah.
This funny story. I want to hear that funny story.
Oh my God.
Was it a? Yeah. So I'll start by saying that you were on tour with the Headpins. You were in Calgary.
Yeah.
And I was home, like, Facebook or whatever, and my wife comes from the Western Canada. So her uncle, he's like live posting, and he's like saying, "My youth, man, I love these guys."
No way.
And he was in the front row, and I'm like, "Hey, that's Rosa. Your uncle's watching Rosa right now. What the fuck's happening?"
That's so cool. Oh my
what was
God.
so cool is that I had one conversation with you. Obviously, as a Montrealer, we're proud.
Of course.
So I follow your career because
Thank you.
we're proud. You're a Montreal. You kick ass.
Thank
I love
you.
the way you sing, and you're doing shit. You
Thank
know.
you.
And so I had to show off a little bit. I wrote to her, "Oh, I know her. She's from my hometown." Like, I was like, we had one conversation. I was 18 years old, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't
But
matter.
I used to see you like at these little cafes.
I would follow my
and,
brother. Yeah, I was doing all that
remember
little
seeing
thing.
you. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
an amazing musician.
no,
Oh my goodness.
Whatever.
Yeah,
We
whatever.
I have fun. That's what I
Yeah,
do.
of course we all do. But the funny story is, I was with Vixen, and there's so many bands that come across. Like either we're playing Friday, they're playing Saturday. Like lots of like famous rockers bands that I don't.
Especially now, eh? They're all coming back and doing reunion
and
tours.
I don't really I don't know them. So we're doing sound check, and this man comes, shows up because they're next doing sound check, and he's got glasses. Obviously, I know he's a musician because what he's wearing. He's
The
not
vibe,
like a
yeah.
crew or And he comes up and. He sticks out his hand, and I'm like, "Oh, hi!" And he's like, "Who are you?" And I said, "I'm Rosa. I'm the new singer from Vixen. Nice to meet you."
Rosa fucking Laricchiuta.
Thank God I didn't say that. He should have said it. And then I said, "Oh, and what's your name?" And his face was like, his body language. He was like, I was like, "Oh fuck!
Oh shit!
What did I do?" And he's like, "Well, I'm Ace from Kiss."
Kiss. Oh shit!
I didn't fucking know.
Oh,
These people are with
shit.
freaking makeup and heels,
Makeup,
man.
yeah, well-
I'm like, I don't listen to Kiss anymore. I don't even know their names. I know the singer, like,
Paul Stanley.
whatever. Is that him? The one that sticks out his tongue? I don't know them. You have to see his face. And the girl, I turn around, and all the girls, they were like,
They
not
dropped.
They were crying. They were like, and I was like, and then I turn around because sometimes I'm like, who? Well, most of the time I'm like, who's that? Who's that? Oh, this is Mark from Slaughter. I don't know Slaughter.
I've heard of them.
Mark is such a nice guy. And I don't know that. I didn't know who they were. At first, I had
Yeah.
conversations with whoever. And then they tell me, "Oh, that's Mark Slaughter." I'm like, "Oh, he's really cool." What do you mean?
cool.
You didn't know who he was? No.
No idea.
Anyway, then they turn around. They're like, "Now that's somebody you want a picture with." And I'm like, "Oh, which Ace?" So
yeah,
I'm
of
like,
course.
Hi, Mr. Ace. Can we have a picture?" Like I was so embarrassed. So now they laugh at me because they're like, "We kind of like it that you don't know, like." And then like one
You
time,
find it cute.
yeah,
So
one time
cute.
it was. I don't know. There's so many. I can't like right now on the top of my head. I can't
That's amazing.
think about.
Hi, Mr. Ace. I want to rock and roll.
Oh my God.
Can we
you're
take a
the.
picture?
No, that's not me.
That's not me.
And he was there doing. I don't know. He was singing with.
Ace is the star. He's got the star on his eye. Yeah.
Oh, you see. Thank you.
Yeah.
If I didn't know. Really
I know useless information, really. Like I know a lot of useless rock information.
Yeah,
I don't know
but-
why
but
I know it, but
So
anyway.
funny. I'm sure there's gonna be a lot, but they're always laughing at me because they know I don't know who's who, So, but it's okay. I think they think it's cute, and we're having a blast, and yeah. But that's a really funny story. I mean,
Are you gonna do Eastern Canada at all? with
They're,
Vixen?
we're actually doing Niagara Falls.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's a little far. I'm like, could you come this way? They're working on it. They said they want to do like a week where we could do like, Toronto, Ottawa,
Yeah.
Montreal. But I don't know like what's going on. We got an update in December, I think. Yeah, we got and there's, a lot of dates.
How does it work with TSO? Do you?
Well, that's it. When the first thing I said is I would love to join Vixen. However, and he's like, I know you're with TSO and we're willing to, we're not going to, no shows November, December. And I was like,
Wow.
score!
Perfect game.
Yeah, I was
Wow.
like, what? Yeah, and then even the first time I met the girls and we had like a rehearsal, I was so happy.
That's
it's
really
like, like you're just the joy, because you're like, I love what I'm doing, and to be around, like such a good energy and like have fun like that. It's so important because man, I had some shitty ass gigs, been around some shitty ass people,
Yeah.
and I'm fucking like dead. At
done
least
with
today I could be like done. I meant to say, but at least today I could like avoid.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
have to. But back in the day, you had no choice. You're
Gotcha.
like, So I'm really, really, really,
Are
really
you
happy.
taking like your album? Are you gonna do a little? I don't know.
Well,
couple
yes,
of shows
this
here and
year in Montreal. The thing is, it's hard in Montreal. Outside, I'm a little more popular. Like people actually remember me. And I say this, and I'm freaking out because I was in the South Shore looking for a new car, and the guy's like, "My secretary recognized you," and I'm like, "Here?" I'm like, "Thanks." Like in my head, I was like, "Weird," But you never know. But there's a few shows where I'm going to be singing, either doing la première partie for Eric this summer. But again, it's tough because of Vixen. So like, I want to still sing my songs and I want to be here. And actually the album, why I released that album was a gift to my hometown, man. I miss singing here. I miss it. So I said to my manager, and I'm like, you know what? I want to do an album, and I want to do songs that marked me. Like I have, Heart and Melissa Etheridge and Black Velvet. That was a big
version,
one,
man. What a
Thank you.
version.
Yeah, listen, Steve working on these songs freaked me out crazy. And anyway, so this was what the album was for, so that I want to do this album and I want to use these songs. I did 2 French songs to say, hey, je suis là, I want to do shows. And this is what I want to tour with. I want to do a few shows with. So even if I get 5, I'm happy, if I could sing. And I'm happy because I did already a première partie in Quebec City with Eric last year. So I'm just happy that I have this opportunity to still sing my music,
Absolutely.
and keep going, Like,
Are you here in August?
Yeah, I'm here in August.
Okay,
But
we know someone who put something together called the Ital Fest. So
I wanted to do that last year too.
I know. She told me she called you.
Yeah,
I know.
and I was like, oh my God, we have a show. The summers are so hard because there's festivals like crazy, and but I really, really want to sing more in Montreal. That is my goal.
Amazing.
I just have to find a way. Like it's hard. Like what do you like? Yeah, you want to put your foot down because you want to be yourself and you want to just still sing. But then at the same time, you're like,
it affects 100 different people.
well,
at
it's
the
like
same
I
time,
committed,
too.
and then but like it's like it's and. It's tough.
You try your
it's
best.
tough.
You do the best you can. That's all you can do.
Exactly. You don't want to like disappoint anyone, but at the same time, I still want to be me and give shows.
Gotcha.
And But I would love to like work with you.
Stop. Are you kidding me or what?
No, but
I'm not gonna sleep for a month.
20 years later, bro, we have to. Like if
Stop.
you see,
I feel like crying right now. Are you
this
kidding
guy's
me?
crazy. You're a phenomenal musician.
Maron.
No, I'm serious, Stefano. Listen.
Okay, me. I'll stop everything. I'll quit my job right now. Yeah, I'm not coming in tomorrow. I'm gonna practice any instrument. No. Okay, how long?
No, but whatever. Like if you have like a corporate or you want a singer or whatever, let me know. If I'm free, I'm in. It's all about being available. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I would love. I'm even gonna tell Kazi that when I see her.
January 31st.
I am. Oh no! Wait, this year?
Yeah.
No, we're going and we're leaving on vacation. You see, there's always something.
Okay. Well, anyway, me that you said. By the way, this is on camera. I'm gonna 5 years down the line.
True.
You said if you're here.
Yes, and I do. I really do.
Okay.
do. Like if I'm available, if it were up to me, I would sing like every week.
Okay, so it's my new dream now is to have at least one gig. No, come on.
We have to fast forward
something.
from 20 years ago and get that back, that opportunity where we were supposed to. We have to. Yeah, when you brought it up before this podcast, I was like, oh, I remember that, and now we have to.
Yeah, we were supposed to kind of. It was like we were in talks to maybe start working together and doing some clubs, bars on the side of the wedding bands, because we both had our wedding band. Which you were gonna come in our band. I was gonna do whatever it takes to come, but you were gonna come in that band too.
I love it.
Now I have one question,
Okay.
which by the way, now my brain is the whole night. I'm just, okay, how we're gonna put together a band for this, for that.
I love it.
What's the one? Like I usually do little games, but I don't want to do a game right now. I want to
Okay.
do a question of: do you have a funny or something that fucked up on stage that messed up? That is like.
Bro, I have story.
There has to be, right? It can't be
my
always
God.
perfect. There's something like TSO is a humongous show. There's got to be some glitch that happens somewhere that's
glitch?
funny.
Yeah. Funny? Not really, but no. With TSO, no. Something happened once with me with my microphone. I went to sing. I was actually replacing someone because she was sick. So I was back in her song, and it was my first time to sing it, and it was like crazy. I'm like. And then the musical director's like, and I'm like, it's not working.
It's not
He's
working.
like, takes it. And then he gives me the look. It's not working. I was You're in an arena. Yeah. I was freaking out, but I'm freaking out, like meaning like, oh my God, why is this happening to me? I wasn't like, shit, I'm shitting in my pants. What do I do? So he takes the mic and he leaves. And meanwhile, can I stand up?
Yeah, of course.
Meanwhile, I didn't know if the camera was like, can I stand
well,
up?
Well, it is. Is it?
Okay, no, I'm good. Okay, so I stand up. I stand up and I'm like, okay, what do I do? This is the moment. You have 3 seconds. The narrator was sitting like where you are, this close button back at me. I just turn around and I look at him and I go,
You start dancing.
He gets up and we start dancing. And we're like a tarandel. Because there's no music. And the crowd went nuts. Whoa! I was like, yes! And we're dancing. And he's got this big smile on his face. And I'm like, that was great. Like, that's great. And then he comes back with the mic. Christmas time. And I'm like, there's and meanwhile, all my bandmates are on the side of the stairs. Like, they're like, what the fuck's going on?
What's happening?
And then the crowd, yeah! And then I sing my song and I have goosebumps because I nailed it.
You nailed it.
It's on YouTube and I still watch it till this day.
I'm watching
It's called Promises to Keep. That's the name of the song.
Okay.
Rosa Laricchiuta. I think it was maybe 2-3 years ago, but you could tell by my tattoos where I'm tattooed. Sometimes there's some songs I have 0, and then I start to have 1, 2, and now in 2025.
That's my drink. Did you see how I panicked?
Yeah, it was a really fun time. But other than TSO, like other moments, like when you're gigging here and there in Asia, oh my God, the stories. You know that this is really disgusting. But I have to say it because it's so gross.
Tell me, I love it.
I can't even believe I did it. But like, well, there's 2 things. Once in a while, when I'm dying and I'm desperate, I'll pee in a cup or a bottle. Like, I don't care.
Yeah,
right?
you have to do what you gotta do.
And this one time, I'll never forget, we were in Korea, Seoul, Korea, at the Grand freaking Hyatt. And I had no choice. I had to drink. I was freaking, I was like, I drink a lot of water. I'm a singer, obviously. I go in and I get off the stage and there's like a little side stage cave. You couldn't exit the stage because you know what was in front of us? The bar.
Okay.
So you can only exit the stage when your set is over. So you
yeah.
go in the back. There's a little like a cantina,
Yeah.
So I went for the glass and drank it, and I drank some pee.
Oh my God.
I was like, what the fuck? I was freaking out. It was freaking and I say the story to people and they're like, ooh. I mean, okay, fuck, I drank. I didn't fucking swallow a whole bottle.
Whatever. It comes out again. Don't worry.
It was really bad. And then another time I remember I was singing and I regurgitated. I literally regurgitated in my fucking mouth. I had food particles in my mouth while I was singing.
That was the Milano sub that you
Milanos. It was
the hot peppers. It comes
gross,
up. Yeah.
Man. Oh, it was disgusting.
Well, I once had a Coke can. My brother smoked, and I had a Coke can. I didn't know that he ashed in it, so I took a swig of that. It's the worst, most disgusting
it's like
thing in
mud.
the world.
It's
like mud, yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of stories, of course.
Yeah,
I like to hear
crazy.
new ones, because it's
oh
the
my
best.
goodness, yeah, not too many, like,
Is TSO all, like, it's got to be all automated, right? There's got to be a click track happening.
Sometimes, of course. There's there's a click track. It depends if you want it or not, but yeah, there's a click track and there's a 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, there's the, what do you call that?
Which, because it starts the whole automation.
Sometimes it's a voice, 1, 2, and then boom. Sometimes it's the click. Sometimes, I don't use a click at all, except for maybe background sometimes, but. Yeah.
Sometimes different. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So is there something, last question, before I could stay here all night. I could do this for hours, but I gotta, she's looking at me, the time
She's giving you the look.
He doesn't listen anyway.
So, I mean, to me, you're living the dream.
Yeah.
Is there something, like, do you have another goal on top of where you're at now?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Absolutely, yeah. I'm starting to think about retirement now, like, I know that people are singing in
By the way, until we play, it's not happening.
60s, 70s. I know, I still see people singing in 60s, but you never know, like, so I'm thinking, and like Well, I'm also like a voice coach. So I have online lessons that I still actively do, and I love doing it so much.
Well, let's promote it. Where can people call you for vocal coach?
So basically online, everything's done online. So you can reach me through anything, Instagram, TikTok. I mean, anywhere. Facebook, it's so easy to find me. Some people reach me through my website and I receive an email, but it's always on social media. That's the easiest way for people to reach me.
Yeah, for sure.
And, I just do this on Zoom and it works and it's fun and I'm very invested in it. So I love that. So I want to keep doing that, and also I have a very big passion for coffee, like a Rosa barista. I just love everything about coffee, making a latte, everything. I'm so passionate. I have 3 coffee machines at home. And so I would love to, this is what I'm currently working on. I'm trying to, I will eventually, but it's not a secret, but I'm looking for the perfect coffee flavor blend, so that I can eventually share with everyone. And
nice.
and then my long-term goal would be to have a little truck on wheels, like a cute little like a trailer, but like it's a cafe, and
like
you just
like a food truck
but
cafe.
not a big one, a small one, and have organic coffees and make my own syrups and.
Oh, wow.
But and then my husband makes me laugh because he's like, you have to get up at like 5 a.m. for that, and I'm like, because I'm not a morning person, but he's just like teasing me. But
back that Milano sandwich just came up.
Yeah, but that would be I would love to do that, like like a few days a week, like teach and then sell coffee and like I don't know, go to festivals, go to just I'm so passionate about
Do you think you're gonna stop gigging?
No.
I love
No,
that.
hell no. Even if I take a cane, I'll be like, this is why I take care of myself. I love feeling healthy and being on top of my game. It's not always perfect. The days, sometimes you're tired, sometimes you feel aches and pains, and you're like, I don't feel like singing, and there's a lot of stuff that it's a lot. But it's great. I sleep like, I don't know, 9 hours, and I need it since I just love to sleep. And self-care, hey, go get a massage, go,
Get a coffee.
Yeah, get a coffee.
Have you been to Naples?
Where?
Naples,
No,
Napoli.
never been. Actually, yeah, I have been to Napoli.
So that coffee, is there anything that comes close to that
No,
coffee?
exactly. Napoli, Milano too. It makes anywhere in Italy you make good coffee. So.
But I found Naples was a little, I don't know why.
I can't remember.
Rome was good, but Napoli had that.
Really?
Oh my God.
That's good to know.
There's
How many coffees a day do you drink?
Oof.
Really? Still?
Yeah.
How much is 4?
I have 2 big, like the McDonald's, Tim Hortons. So I'll tell you the reason why.
Wait a second. You drink McDonald's coffee?
I love McDonald's coffee. I fucking love it. No. Wait. It's not. I love espresso too.
Okay.
But McDonald's, Tim Hortons, that kind of. So, or whatever, Folgers. I love coffee. So the morning, my wake up, I can't talk. 20 minutes. I don't understand what's happening. Everything's crooked. So that coffee, I fill up a cup like this.
Okay.
That's the amount of time it takes me to start talking. So I wake up, I'm smashed, I walk to the coffee machine, press on, and it's done, and I have that coffee and I sip that, and that 20 minutes, half an hour.
But it's espresso.
No, it's regular coffee.
Why?
Regular, because I don't know why. I like drip coffee. I like everything about coffee. I'll fucking swallow a bean and enjoy it. I don't know.
My husband's like that
love
too.
it.
He puts, we have an aluminum thingy. You put
Yeah. You put the thing, the Keurig. Yeah, exactly.
And I'm like, why?
But then on top of that, I have.
Make the coffee machine. Oh, but it's too complicated. What?
I like that one better than a long espresso to me, because I love espresso.
I have Americano in the morning.
Okay, it's the same thing.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, it's the same
But ground
thing.
coffee and espressos, bro, it's a different taste.
I have 4 espressos a day.
Meh.
Minimum 4 espressos. On
Okay,
top
like
of
just-
Yeah. After every meal, the minute something goes in my mouth, it's an espresso.
Wow.
And when I get, so 4 espressos and 2 big coffees.
How
a day.
goody, and you still
Yeah.
sleep at
like
night.
I chat right now. That's
crazy.
If I make
I don't
3
know.
red lights, I'm falling asleep. I don't like this. That's
I don't know if
guaranteed.
it's women and their hormones, but fuck, after 3 o'clock, if you have a coffee, you're fucked.
I know, I hear that. No, it doesn't affect me at all. I don't know why. I don't
That's
know.
amazing.
It's a bit fucked up. I don't know. Maybe because I had 3 shots of whatever after.
What about you? I want to
about-
change that question to you. Like, do you see yourself only doing music, or do you see yourself doing something else? Do you have another passion?
Music has to. I have too many. That's my problem. Is I
Really?
have too many passions.
Tell me a few if you don't mind.
Like everything in music. So that's
Yeah.
the first. I like sports too.
Okay.
I
What, you want to be like a professional?
no.
Like,
Not
wanna
that
be
I
a commentator?
You know what? Because I could totally get into and study sports.
That's
and
amazing.
The problem is when I like something, I dive too deep
Yeah.
into it, and I need to
That's
know
okay.
everything about it. Yeah,
Yeah.
it makes me the master
Like
of
an
none.
extremist.
You know? Like I started keyboards, and then it's like, yeah, it's good, and then I got drums are pretty cool, and then
But that's beautiful.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
Just that you never master one. If I took all the hours of work I put in one instrument, I would have been a fucking monster. Maybe, I don't know. But I like it. I love it.
Okay.
Recording, sound, anything. Podcast. Who the fuck knew? This is COVID. Who the fuck knew I like doing
Oh,
podcasts? Yeah,
that's right.
This is COVID. Oh my God,
This
there's
is
no
great,
gigs.
by the way. This is amazing. I
It's
love
fun.
the setup. I love your vibe. I love your energies.
Well,
I love
thank you.
I love
Thank
these
you.
cups. Are you kidding me?
This is our hard work. It pays
is
off.
crazy.
We get to
I
buy
love it. This is
86 bucks on
genius.
Vistaprint.
This
man.
is brilliant. Vistaprint. Yeah, this is brilliant. I love it.
Look, we started in COVID and we had no gigs, so I'm like, okay, I could put some time into this.
COVID.
Yeah, I bought a couple of cameras and then the minute I had one or two with. It's such a good vibe. I could
Yeah.
do this all night. So I'm like,
COVID with
I'm not
masks.
stopping. Yeah.
That was tough. I could tell you another funny story. I know we have to go, but this
No,
is
I wanna
so
hear
funny
it.
because I can't believe I did that. But I didn't want to do nothing at home. I wanted to get a job, so I applied for Long and McQuaid, and I got a position as a directrice of the
music school. Yeah.
And it was great. It was in Longueuil. you
Oh,
know.
okay.
It was 15 minutes, 20 minutes
Sure.
highway. And I did it, and I got the job. But
Yeah.
they must have asked me about 6 times in the interview. Mais vous êtes sûr que vous n'allez pas retourner en tournée? Non, non, non. C'est fini ma carrière, c'est fini. Moi, là, je veux une routine, je viens d'acheter une maison, j'ai trop d'argent à payer. C'est fini, là. Ben non. Tu sais, c'est sûr que je vais enseigner, mais là, c'est non, non. Another interview. You know, with this guy. Mais vous êtes sûr? Non, 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 non,
For
c'est fini,
sure. What
c'est
are you
fini.
talking about?
And I get this job, and I'm loving it. I'm wearing jackets, pants, suits. Woo! Putting makeup, going to work 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. After 3 months, I was driving home. Anything that was 80s, Love Bites. Love Bites, I'm driving home. COVID. Ah! My life is over. Oh my God, how do people live like this? Ah! Then I get home. Hi, honey. Did you have a good day at work? Amazing. Amazing. And do that again. I have the goosebumps because I can't believe.
That's funny.
He said, I cannot even believe that you lasted 10 months. I thought, he said, apparently he said, like, he made a bet with himself. I gave her 3 months. But the fact of having a boss.
Everything.
Wait. Ton masque. Me. You know, wait. There's fucking plexiglass. There's plexiglass. There's nobody fucking around me. There's nobody around me. Nobody. It's fucking quiet. These people are in their classes. He comes. Il faut mettre le masque. But there's nobody here. I don't care. You have to wear your mask. Wait. One more. This is funny. The next day I go to work. Oh, so could you come to my office? Sure. I realized that you closed the store too early last night. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I closed at 9. I left at 9. No, but you set the alarm for 8:54. I was like...
Did you ever swallow a mic sideways?
I was freaking out. What? I was like, what? No, I didn't freak out. I was calm because I'm professional. I'm like, oh, okay. I said, but there's no classes. He goes, no, you have to set it at 9:01, okay, but not 8:59, not 8:58. I was like, you know, it's like these stupid things. Like, are you fucking kidding me? And I don't care if they see it, they follow this podcast. I don't care.
Yeah,
I don't care.
Yeah.
There was nobody. The store is downstairs. The school is upstairs. I go out. I go in my car.
Yeah.
I don't know. Fuck 8:45, whatever the fucking time it is.
Nobody there. Yeah.
I listen to music. Oh, it's 8:59. I'm gonna get up. I lock the door, but then I would go back, set the alarm, and I left. It's like
And you
crazy.
did 10 months. I'm shocked.
10 months. And as soon as I didn't know it was gonna go on. Did you honestly think that TSO was gonna? Hey Rosa, okay. Hi, I'm here to tell you I'm out of here.
Remember
Bye.
that 9:54? Fuck you.
Yeah, it was. You know how many nights? Whatever. I don't
was
know.
tough. It
I don't know why the 80s came up, but whatever sappy ballad, fucking sad song it was, I was finding it on Spotify, and I
I'll be
would
there
play,
for you.
and I would even tonight it's very clear. I am a man who, I swear to God, the worst song, like the great songs, but I just wanted to cry. I wanted to let it out. You know,
my
those-
God.
It was tough times.
How long did you not gig for? Like 2 years or something.
No, just because
about 2
they
years.
still did something visual, TSO. They
Okay.
did something online, but I wasn't invited to go. There was a few singers, and that was so almost 2 years. So this it was tough.
Ooh,
it was
that's tough.
Wasn't it like wait, was it 2
Months?
years?
Long wait,
Yeah, I was going crazy.
I'm sleeping with that.
Yeah, it's crazy. 10 fucking months. But it was nice because you get to connect with different people who want to learn an instrument,
Yeah,
or,
yeah.
you know, and this and that. But
My brother, he took a job.
what?
He was fed up for a while.
Oh, no kidding. We have to.
Dollarama. But the story is funny
I
because
love it.
he goes to where they hired him as a manager to manage the
Oh,
store.
wow.
So he gets there the first day. Okay, 8 to 10, he does they show him how to do the schedules, okay.
Yeah.
He goes, okay, now we're gonna go in the store. Okay, he goes in the store, they start stocking. So you put these cans here, turn this, he's like, well, I'm the manager. He goes, yeah, you do your managerial work and then you stock the store. What the fuck? I have to stock, I have to get on my knees. Because I can barely tie my shoes. I have to get on my knees and start stocking. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. And he left. And that was, he left. It's not for me.
I have to get on my knees. Oh my God.
If
I
you
could
know
just
my
see his
breath-
face, though. I remember his face. Yeah. What?
Yeah.
No way.
I said, aren't I supposed to be a manager? What the fuck am I
Oh my
stocking
God.
shelves?
Oh my God.
Anyway, yeah.
That's crazy.
It's a funny
yeah.
story.
All
But
right.
we all relate to that because we're musicians.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it's
yeah.
not for us. I work for a
not.
corporate company. I work Canada Post. Yeah, I do.
Oh.
I'm a mailman, yeah.
You work tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow morning. I work. No, worse. I work tomorrow. I drive to Ottawa. I do the gig.
Oh.
I wake up. I come back to work the next day.
Wow.
Because I'm an idiot. That's why.
No, you're not.
But
It's inspiring.
You know what? I have to say, if there's a job like with benefits that's perfect for musicians,
Yeah.
it's a mailman.
Really?
Yeah, I
That's
do.
great.
We're paid 8 hours. I do 4 or 5.
Oh, you go home.
And I go home. And
That's
we're paid 8 hours.
crazy.
Yeah, once you finish your route, you go home.
Oh, good for you.
I'm active. I don't like the gym, so that's what keeps me active.
Oh.
I do 15, 16 kilometers
you
a
look
day.
fit. Yeah,
I
that's
try.
great.
You climb stairs, and
Oh, it's true.
Yeah, I enjoy it. So
when
anyway.
you bring the mail, do you like squat? Like here we go.
I start swearing when I have to squat.
Right.
I put the bag on and I do sit-ups. Imagine.
Wow, no, that's good though. How long has it you been working?
15 years.
Wow.
Yeah, when the kids were born. Yeah.
That's nice though. I've always wanted to like have a job and for so many years, but then I'm like, I've been singing for like forever, so it is kind of that. But you don't associate like performing and singing as a job.
No, that's it. It's not it's people. How the hell do you do both 2, 3 jobs? Whatever.
That's a lot though.
It's not work. Like
Yeah.
when I get to my gig tomorrow, I'm not working.
That's
I enjoy
amazing,
it. I
though.
like it.
Yeah.
So it's fun. I
No,
enjoy
of course
it.
it's amazing.
And that makes me learn. Like I learn every song while I'm working. I put this delivering the mail. I learn every
So
song.
smart.
So it's whatever. I enjoyed it. It's the perfect job because it was a transition job too, right? Like you start on call. So I didn't start 5 days a week. I started like, they call me here, call me there.
Right,
and then
right.
as you gain seniority.
Yeah. That's
So
cool.
I didn't work full time, right? The first 3 years was totally part-time here
Yeah.
and there between gigs.
Yeah, but
Then
the
when they-
benefits are great.
Benefits are amazing.
Yeah, that's another thing. Why I lasted 10 months, because I was getting massaged twice a month when I was working over there. I was like, I'm getting massage, I'm going here, I'm going there. What else is available? Poop.
Oui,
Yeah.
Rosa. Tu as mis l'alarme à 8:59. Your brain says, wait, 2 massages? Do I tell him to go fuck himself right now? I'll take another 2 massages. Next week, I'll tell him to go fuck himself.
Yeah, it's true.
Wow, Rosa, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. This has been so much fun.
This has been a
Oh my
blast.
God.
I'm so happy you
Thank
came.
you,
I'm so
thank
thankful.
you.
I'm taking you up
Yeah.
on that offer.
I was
that we're
just gonna
be
say, please, like, honest,
gonna happen.
I sincerely mean it.
Oh
like,
my
I
God.
would love, I really want to get like more like involved,
Oh my
So,
God.
and I hope I'm available for Eats Out Fest. That would be amazing.
That'll
Yeah.
be great.
And now we're gonna see each other at the end of the month.
Yes,
Cool.
we will. I don't know if this is coming out before or
That's
after
okay.
that. I'm not sure.
We have
but
a fundraising
yes, we have
event,
a fundraising
event that I'm really excited about to
It's gonna
share.
be
There's
fun.
going to be some really cool artists there.
It's gonna be fun.
Marco, I haven't seen him.
Marco
Cal-
Cagliari,
in-
amazing,
I haven't
yeah.
seen him in like I don't know how long. Rick Pagano too is on the
Yeah, Rick Pagano
and
was
there's
on La
going to
Voix.
be David Marino.
Have you seen him go? This kid, he's amazing.
I haven't not seen him live. I've seen him perform on La Voix. I remember
Okay.
him being there. Oh, well, he was
What a-
after
what a
later. but
vibe, this kid.
I know. I see that he's performing in the States. I'm really
Yeah.
excited to meet everyone, and I can't wait to
Johnny
see Kazi.
Bodo's band is good. Yeah,
Oh my
Kassan's gonna be there. That's
God.
gonna be fun.
They're gonna sing. They're gonna
Yeah,
play.
well, I'm playing with them. I'm doing
you are?
a quick. I'm putting the show together, but
You're putting the show together and on
Well,
top
yeah,
of
they-
working full time,
well, whatever. That's-
doing your
they-
podcast.
These
and
are all contacts
That's amazing.
from the podcast. Dwayne Dixon,
Wow.
guitar player, David Segretti. I don't know if you know David Segretti.
It rings a bell.
So his uncle was a guitar player here.
Oh.
He used to play at all the restaurants. I'm sure you've seen him. Yeah. And anyway, he left, went to the States for a while, came back,
Okay.
and they're playing all over the place.
Right.
There's a lot of talent. It's going to be fun.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
gonna be
no,
fun.
I know.
It's
I'm
gonna be
super
fun.
excited.
When you said yes, I was, yeah.
Oh, no, I was
look
like-
like a champ with this.
I didn't even know what it was. I just looked at the date. I was like, look at the date. Oh my God, I'm here. Yes. I didn't. But then I'm like, oh shit, I'm going to be in the States. But I'm like, the only thing that's going to stop me is a big snowstorm.
Yeah.
But I'm coming back Saturday night, so I'll be fine. Like,
Okay.
I land at like 11 p.m., so
Oh.
I got lots of time to sleep and, but we'll
That's
be
cool.
fine. But I'm really excited. Thank you for the
It's
invitation.
going to be so much fun.
Yeah, and thanks for having me here. Anytime you want me to come back, well, I will talk up a storm.
I
I got
fuck.
stories forever.
I love it. Anytime you're back, just send them, like, anytime.
People are going to be like, her again?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Next
But no.
time we'll have, you know what? We'll have the guys, we'll have Sarah Jo come and we could do a whole
Oh my
round table
God.
kind of thing.
I would love that. And everybody needs a good laugh.
Yeah,
right?
exactly,
That's why I had fun here because I missed that heart laugh,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
wholeheartedly laugh, like, it was
Like
great.
Rosa was along in
So
McQuaid for
crazy.
10 months.
Oh my God, it was
That's
so
a hard
good.
laugh.
So fun, yeah.
Well, thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Thanks for having
This is
me.
amazing. Thank you, Lisa, for everything.
Thank you, Lisa.
I didn't really do much, but
Fuck.
Fuck. It's written
Yeah,
on the
I don't
artwork.
think people know though, like because there's frames everywhere around here. Art.
I had Em on the podcast, who's
Oh,
the
yeah.
owner of this, and
Yeah.
they've seen it. We've done different angles of it, so they've seen.
So they've
different
seen
artwork.
that one that
Not that one.
there's one right in front of me.
that says "fuck" on her
Right
forehead.
on her forehead,
Yeah.
like right in front of
Yeah.
me. So that's why I'm saying fuck, because it's right in front of me.
The thing is, it's new, and I've been saying
It's
fuck
gorgeous.
for the past 2 years on this podcast. But whatever.
It's gorgeous.
Thanks so much, guys, for
Thank you,
watching.
guys.
Keep subscribing. Follow Rosa on all socials. Rosa
Everywhere,
Laricchiuta.
yeah, Laricchiuta.
All social media, Instagram, Facebook. If you need courses, vocal coaching.
Thank you.
She's the one. Check her out. Check out Trans-Siberian Orchestra, Vixen, all her projects. Go follow. She's amazing. I'm going to leave you now by saying bye, but right after this, I'm playing a version of, which song should I play? What About Love? Or I really like the way I do. I like your version of that one,
You
too.
like that one? Yeah. Anything you
man.
want, bro. It's gotta come
'Kay.
from you. Yeah. Whatever you like.
'Kay.
I'm happy that you're playing it. Thank you.
Yeah, well, I'm going to play it.
We'll play something.
Probably What About Love? I really like
Yeah,
that version.
we'll play something.
So,
but thank you.
cool.
Thank you from the bottom of my heart. This
Thank
has been
you so
amazing.
much. Thank you. Have a good night, guys. Listen to the next song and follow Rosa
Ciao.
Laricchiuta. Ciao, ciao.